After what felt a very long time, we are back and we are better. Today, it's going to be more of a rant session. I don't really care if this video gets views. Things happen. To clarify where I was at, I felt I wasn't a good enough candidate to be giving advice. I felt like some of my habits that I was doing were not aligning with who I wanted to become. So I really had to take a break and understand what I really wanted and understand where I wanted to go and where I wanted to take all these things. But we are back and we are better. And I feel like what held me back for so long was me trying to be perfect. I realize that social media is a facade, and everybody that you see on social media usually isn't living the life that you think they're living. And I think that's the issue with modern day society, is everybody wants to be like somebody else, and I started falling into that area, if you want to call it that, of trying to be like somebody else and acting like other people and not being authentic to my true self. And I think it led to burnout, it led to laziness, it led to a lot of things that I wasn't proud of. And today, I mean, in this day and age, you have yourself. You have yourself, and yes, there could be a lot of people around you. Yes, you could have friends. Yes, you could have family. But I think the only person that you should be trying to impress is yourself. I fell into the thing of I need to start impressing other people. These people care about what I talk about and what I look like and all of these things. And I fell into a super deep rabbit hole, and I just had to take time off. I had to reflect on myself and actually analyze what I wanted with my life. So my lesson today for you guys is going to be perfection is just wasting time. There's never going to be a perfect circumstance. There's never going to be a perfect time for you to go and take action. It's right now. And I didn't realize this. I didn't understand this. I wasted months of my life chasing something that wasn't even real, chasing something that I couldn't even see, that I couldn't even touch. And I wanted everything to be perfect because I was worried about what everybody else was thinking. I was worried about what clients would think. I was worried about all of these things out of my control. So, I mean, if you take anything from me out of this rant session today, is going to be authentic to yourself. No matter the cost, no matter what's going on, no matter what you have to do, be truthful to yourself and ask yourself, is this something that you really want to do? Is this something that you really want to pursue? Because I think we've been influenced so much by social media and so much by our external beings that if we're not successful by 15, we're nothing. We're not going to make it. We lost. There's no point in even trying anymore, right? I'm sure you guys have heard this plenty of times. If you're not making $1 million by the time you're 20, you're a piece of shit failure. And I just want to say and sit here and tell you guys that it's okay to be in a position to want more, okay? And I know I'm contradicting what I just said, but it's okay to go out and achieve more. It's okay to go out and do things, but like I said, there's never going to be a perfect time for anything. If you want something, go and fucking take it. Go and do something about it. Go and experience the life that you want to live. But the whole point of that is to not do something because somebody else told you you should do it, or because you saw somebody on social media doing it. If it feels right to you, go for it. 100% take the action, full speed, go. Just go. That's all I can tell you. But if you're influenced by somebody else to go and take the action and go and do these things, I think it's a complete waste of time. And in this day and age, we've been blessed with tons of opportunities, man. There's so much things around us that we can go and grab, that we can go and attain. And I figured that this area, this spot, would be a great backdrop, I guess, for this video, because there's so much opportunity around me right now. And you're never going to reach that opportunity if you're paralyzed by perfection, right? If you want everything to be perfect, if you want the circumstances to be great, if you want everything to fall into place exactly at the moment in time, I could tell you it's probably not going to happen. Most of the time it doesn't happen, and then you're just going to fall into a continuous loop of, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is this even right? And I think you guys can be and do great things with your lives. You shouldn't put any limits on yourself at all. And I think perfection is a limit in itself. I think it's a huge limit that all of us have to overcome. And it's something that I've even seen it. I've seen it personally. I've seen it with people around me. I've seen it with clients that they want to wait for the perfect time. And like I said, I did the same thing. I wanted to wait until every circumstance was perfect, until the money was right, then I'll start another business, or until everything is in the place that I need it to be before I go and take some action, or before I go and travel, or before I go and do anything. Let me tell you, man, if you want to waste months, years of your life, cool, go for it. But what I'm telling you right now is that anything is attainable, right? There's so much opportunity, and if you're gonna sit there and be worried about the social media videos being perfect, or the edits being perfect, or everything being perfect, you have to live and you have to learn. And I think I've learned a lot about myself in this self-improvement realm of, I used to be so scared to even take action. I was so worried about what everybody else thought about me. I was so worried about what people would say on the internet. I was so worried about all these things that I just couldn't control. And it held me back. That's what I'll tell you. It put me in a place that I didn't want to be in, because I wasn't doing the things that I wanted to do. And I think a lot of the times it's in our control, 100%, complete honesty. It's in our control. We are the only people that can control what happens with our lives. If you have a business opportunity and you don't act on it, even if you think it's going to fail, even if people around you are thinking that it's going to fail or it's going to do something that you don't want it to do, there's no hurt in trying anything. There's no hurt in failing, and there's no hurt from learning. There's no hurt from continuing this passion project that you want to put out into the world. There's no point to give up on something like that. I had a conversation, somewhat of an argument with my mom last night about, I was talking to her about business, and I had told her, we were talking about cars to start off, and it fell into a rabbit hole of, well, you say you're making the money from business, where is it? And to me, at least my business experience, I've lost a shitload of money. I've lost countless amounts of cash because I just was very arrogant and I didn't listen to anybody else, and I just decided to throw it away and whatever. That's not the fucking point. The point is she tried to talk me out of business yesterday. She said, well, maybe it's just not going to work if you keep on losing. And the only thing that I thought about, and the only thing that I said was, it takes 100 tries to make one thing perfect. And no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times things are just going against you and everything is just falling apart, don't quit. Never give up. Don't stop because somebody else told you that that's not your purpose, or that's not something that you should be doing, or you have no experience. Fuck, bro. When I started this shit, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. I would sit here and yap about myself on sales calls, and that shit's horrible. Don't ever do that. But all I'm saying is that I've built myself up to the position that I am today because I took the action, because I decided to get up and stop fucking being a bitch. Basically, bro, like, I decided to get up, and I didn't like the situation that I was in, so I decided to get up and go do something better and go create something for myself. You need tons of self-accountability if you want to do something like this. And when I wanted everything to be perfect, that was the lowest point of my life because I wasn't putting any action and I wasn't doing the things that I knew I should have been doing. And now even with social media, like, I took a month or two break and I realized a lot about this shit, bro. Like, it's all about reps. It's all about how much you put in. It's all about the efforts that you're consistently throwing in on a consistent basis. And those fruits and the labor of your fruits is going to pay off. Like, the fruits of your labor is going to pay off. If you're putting in the work and you're locked in and you're not going to bars and you're not drinking and you're not doing everything that everybody says is normal, I believe that you can win. I believe that you can change your life. I believe that you can do great things, but everything just takes time. And what I will say is it's all about the opportunity that you choose to follow as well. I mean, you're not going to make money selling trash bags unless you have $1 billion of capital, because you're competing with fucking I don't even know. I don't even know trash can brands, but or trash bag brands. But bro, you need to understand that there is opportunity everywhere. Look at me right now, bro. There's fucking mansions over there, mansions over here. There's a whole bunch of shit going on, a whole bunch of city, a whole bunch of buildings, a whole bunch of houses. Everybody, every single one of these people here has found an opportunity that has worked for them. There's not one person here that isn't doing something that, as of the mansion wise, I know there's a lot more, but as of the mansion wise, they found their opportunity and they stuck with it. And I think that's just kind of what it is as well, is finding something that you enjoy, finding something that you're good at, and sticking to it. Not having shiny object syndrome, because trust me, man, I've had that same shit where I'm like, oh, well, I can do this, but it needs a different circumstance, or I need to be doing all these things at once to make the most money. No. I wasted energy, I wasted time, I wasted so much potential because I was worried about having more, right? And I think that's why I took the break off of social media, because my alignment wasn't with myself. It was with external things. It was with the cars. It was with the money. It was with the things that shouldn't be in my control. And I regret it. I think I can get better, and I think there's tons of opportunity to get better. There's so much things that you can do, and there's so much things that you could accomplish. There's so much things that you can push yourself to get to and become great. And like, I'm just trying to speak off of personal experience. Like, if I didn't get myself out of the hole of perfection, I would have still been in the same fucking place. I would have never taken action. I would have never done shit. I would have continuously just sat on the couch and watched TV and jerked off all day, okay? If that's something that you want to do, cool. This channel's probably not for you, bro. And even, here's what I'll say as well. When I was in that circumstance of everything needs to be perfect, nothing was perfect, right? I was still falling into lust. I was lazy. I was doing all these things out of fear. Basically, it sums everything up, because your fear is what's going to hold you back. And a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, bro, what the hell is this guy even talking about? Trust me. When I say that fear is going to hold you back in so many aspects, and you probably don't even fucking understand. You probably don't even know that why you're not taking action is because you have a deep down fear of actually succeeding. I had to overcome that shit as well. Like, well, what happens if I actually make this shit work? Then I actually have to do the things that I said I was going to do. You know what I mean? And it's just a continuous loop. But that's just really what it is. And I've done a lot of self-analyzation, and I understood that I was scared of success, which sounds crazy to say, but at a higher scale, when it actually started happening, I started freaking out, and I was like, wow, like, I don't even know what to do, where I put myself, I don't even know where to go, and that held me back as well. So a ton of self-analyzation has gone into this game, a ton of time, a ton of energy, a ton of sacrifice. I've done so much to better myself and better my mind, because I'm a firm believer that everything in your mind is what you can accomplish, and what you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you're always consuming shit that, you know, isn't going to serve your values, or isn't going to serve your purpose, or isn't going to take you to the next level, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're just wasting time. And let me tell you, when you're wasting that time, you're never going to get the time back. You're never going to get that energy back. So why waste it? You know, you have the opportunity to live every single day to the absolute fullest. There's a verse in the Bible. I don't want to exactly replicate it because I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's something around the lines of, if you sleep all day or if you sleep too much, you are soon to be broke or you are soon to be poor. And I think that's 100% true, man. It's, if you're lazy, if you're not going for what you want, like I said before, man, you have no fucking idea if any of this shit's gonna work. Yes, you can do a ton of market research. You can do a ton of community outreach to see if something that you want to do is out there. But even if you start the damn thing and people say they want it, sometimes it may not work. And that's just part of the fucking game. That's just part of something that you have to deal with, that you have to go through, right? It's just gonna happen. And like I said, you live and you fucking learn. You pick up your balls and you continue to move. There's no stagnation in this life. I think as soon as you get stagnant and as soon as you settle down and get comfortable, that's when your life starts to dwindle down. I was at the fucking top tier of my life, and then I totaled my car, lost my job, lost a ton of clients for the coaching business, and that shit fucking sucked, bro. Like, that shit was horrible. And what I really think it was that my ego was getting too big. I felt I was unstoppable. I felt like nobody could fucking get in my way, and I lost it all, almost. Thank God, thank God for the opportunity, but things happen, bro. And all you gotta do when those circumstances happen, when you can't pay the rent, when you can't buy the groceries, when you can't do these things, when you can't take care of your girlfriend or whatever, go out and fucking fix it. Go out and change it. Go out and do something better. Because if you're gonna sit here and bitch about your situation and not do anything about it, you deserve to be in that position. You deserve to be in that circumstance. If you're gonna sit here and bitch and moan and cry about everything and complain, you're literally just disrespecting God, telling him, hey, why have you given me this hand of cards? This is bullshit. I'm not even gonna try. And then you're just gonna get lazy, and then your life's gonna get significantly worse, and then it's just a continuous rabbit hole until you realize that you're at the very fucking bottom and you can't dig anymore. And then you're like, wow, what do I do now? Well, you pick yourself out of the hole and you start over. You go out and take the action. You go out and do the things. You go out and change your fucking life, right? The only advice that I can give you is you're in complete control of your life. You're in complete control of what you want. You're in complete control of who you desire to be. Nobody else is gonna fucking put the work in for you. Nobody else is gonna find the business. Nobody else is gonna market themselves. Nobody else is gonna post on social media. Nobody else is gonna read the books. Nobody else is gonna do any of these fucking things other than yourself. And when you understand that it's only you, this shit's gonna be a lot fucking easier. You're gonna not waste time with a whole bunch of people that don't give a fuck about you, because trust me, man, I've been in that same position. I was around a whole bunch of people that didn't want shit for me. And then I realized, I'm like, well, if I want something for myself, I need to surround myself with people who want something for themselves as well. It's a continuous cycle, bro. I think everything fucking ties in together. This is a longer, I don't know how long this video's been. Let me check. Holy cow. 18 minutes. But in this life, what I will tell you, what I will end off the video with is you can do anything you want. You should never let anybody tell you that you can or can't do something. You should never let anybody get in your way of your ambition. Don't ever think that it's a problem to have a big ambition. Don't ever think that it's an issue to be motivated and have a drive. As modern society increases, my sustainability for people has gotten very short, very small, very inconsistent. And what I can say about that is it's my fault. It's my fault because I've let those people in and I've done the things for these people, and guess what? Things happen, right? We all know this. But what I do want to tell you guys is just fucking win, bro. No matter how many tries it takes, no matter what you have to do, no matter how you have to get there, fucking get there. Fucking get there. You can do anything you want. You can accomplish so much. You just need to stop putting limits on yourself and all these false beliefs that aren't even fucking real. I'm telling you right now, dude, when you decide that you want more for yourself and you want to actually accomplish something, there's no more negative thoughts in your head. There's no more low frequencies. There's no more fucking trying to shake hands with the bad version of yourself. Oh, well, let me eat this junk food one more time. Let me watch porn one more time. And then that one more time is just a continuous fucking cycle of one more times. I'll stop tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. Today is a perfect fucking time to do anything in this life. So I hope you guys have a beautiful fucking day. You know what? I'm glad to be back. Nathan Brooks is out.